Hello, everybody. It is time for I don't know if I can call this late night. Let's say night? Evening? It's not evening. A night arena. Let's just go with that. An arena. It is time for the arena. I decided earlier, beforehand, last time I streamed, that I was going to go ahead and do a Shaman arena this time around. Even though Priest and Warlock would also make for some interesting ones, Shaman was one that I think I've only done once, and wanted to... Yeah, that's what I mean, it's not late night, you know? It's not late night until Johnny Carson's over, right? That's how it works. Anyway,
Earth and fire, heed my call.
well, I guess it's been a late night since the 80s then. But yeah, I decided earlier that Shaman was what I was going to pick anyway. So ignoring the other two classes there, which would both make for interesting arenas. But we've done both. I still want to try and chase Jade Value, as you may tell from the stream title. However, in Shaman, I don't feel like that's a chase that much. Ooh, yes! I get to play with like my favorite Shaman card from the new set. Oof. This one's very simple for me. This is going to be Devolve. Transform all enemy minions into random ones that cost one less, is a piece of removal, air quotes, is a piece of interaction for certain, and is completely random in what it does. It is likely to make our opponent's board much weaker, though. Very happy to have something like this in our deck. It's like a silence plus a -1/-1 their team. Alright, and the first point on the Chasing Jade plan goes to Jade Lightning, which actually has a fair competition with Spectral Knight and Toxic Sewer Ooze. Both are like real cards I'm happy to have in a deck, but you know my thoughts on interaction, and Jade Lightning is a piece of removal / interaction. The same thing that happens when you evolve a 10-drop, a Banist. That is to say, nothing, I think. Kooky Chemist versus Psychotron versus Primal Fusion. Primal Fusion is not really what I'm looking for, but isn't unplayable in the class. Can be something like a +2/+2 buff. Really, the card's much better than it looks, because it looks quite poor. But you can generally rely on the card to do something when you have a pile of totems. Kooky Chemist is a powerful effect. I don't know if it's more powerful than Psychotron as far as like what we have, or like where we want to be. Psychotron's a pretty good defender, like a good blocker for having, you play it on 5 and your minions that you played before are a little cheaper. Let's pass on the Chemist for now. I like the Chemist, but I like having some sort of protection here. Oof, Master of Evolution versus Lightning Storm. So Master of Evolution is a Yeti with upside that's incredibly powerful. Just evolving a totem into a real 2-drop is a fair enough play, but being able to, say, take Psychotron there and evolve it into a 6 after it's done its job of, kind of bouncing some minions off the Divine Shield is a heck of a trick to pull out of nowhere. However, it's got to be the Lightning Storm, because the Lightning Storm is a sweeper in the arena. As much as as much as I love Master of Evolution, extremely powerful Yeti, maybe the most powerful Yeti in class, you can't pass a sweeper. So this one is, funnily enough, Wicked, which this is your arena deck. These cards are not part of your collection. Funnily enough, we actually have 3 spells. 75% of my deck is spells. Whoa! But we have Lightning Bolt and Spirit Claws. So those are both incredibly good 1-drops. I don't believe that Claws is a trap in Arena. I don't think it's, like, nearly as good as it is in Constructed, and I obviously don't want to chase spell damage most of the time, but I don't think it's a trap. It has some implications that I don't agree with there. However, Lightning Bolt is its competition here is high. Like, Lightning Bolt is a real-ass card. Especially, like, the company it's currently keeping. We already are, like, oh, man. Spirit Claws is not 3 Lightning Bolts. Please don't lie. Now, like, clearly we're not going to end up with many spell damage minions other than our totems, so... Heck, we don't have many minions at the moment anyway. We're going to try it out. Menagerie Magician versus Spiteful Smith versus Rumbling Elemental. Menagerie Magician has no targets at the moment. Well, you won't be wrong. Bolt is still count-onable if I have an Azure Drake, and is a really good card either with a... is a really good card with it. Anyway. This one seems pretty, like... pretty much between the Rumbling Elemental and the Spiteful Smith. Spiteful Smith has a little more power, now that we have a weapon. And Rumbling Elemental wants us to have Battlecry minions, which we have 0 of at the moment. I feel like with the pick of the Spirit Claws, this tips it towards the Spiteful Smith. I think if I had not picked the Spirit Claws and had instead picked the Lightning Bolt, I would likely lean more towards that Rumbler. I do like the card. Ooh, okay. Frostwolf Warlord's good in the class. We have a token generating hero power, obviously. No Murgan. There we go. No Murgan Infantry is not really where I want to be with a minion most of the time. But Tomb Spider is pretty excellent. Right now we have a lot of interactive elements, and we kind of need some, pressure. And Tomb Spider, well, not being the fastest pressure, is kind of the card I'm going to lean on here. It's sad about Frostwolf Warlord, but... Oh, that Bone Guard Lieutenant saves it here. So, Street Trickster. Oh, man. Street Trickster, though. Look at that spell damage. Chase the spell damage, gens. Do it. Just do it. That's the devil on your shoulder telling you to chase spell damage. I mean, we're not doing that because Street Trickster is absolutely... Did you know that card's an 07? Did you know that card doesn't do anything? I'm picking the Bone Guard Lieutenant here. Call in the finishers. Call in the finishers versus Spectral Knight. If I would have picked Frostwolf Warlord, it would have been more likely for me to call in the finishers. Spectral Knight's pretty good, though. Captured Jormundar's not bad either. Like, just being hefty. I don't know if I like it more than Spectral Knight, which is a really good 5. Like, being unkillable by spells is a heck of an ability. I don't know. I think in a class where I already have, like where there's more... I think we're too early to need to, like, go in on Jormungandr as top end, and we'll see a little better stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Spectral Knight here. Alright, we get a rare here. Another Lightning Storm. Yeah, this is another Lightning Storm versus an Angry Chicken I won't pick, and an Ancestral Spirit that I would accept with a sigh into my heart. Let's take some more lightning. Clockwork Gnome as, like, a 1-drop. Spawn of N'Zoth as a poor 3-drop. Or Reincarnate as a do-nothing card. Yeah, Reincarnate does... Yeah, now that you say that, I thought it was a card they removed. I think both of the cards on the left are cards I really don't want, and Spawn is also a poor card, but, like, I'm more likely to have something for it to pump. I don't like it either. I don't like any of these. Everybody plays around Spawn correctly. Oh, alright. 1 mana. 1 mana minions. We got a 1 mana minion with no text, a 1 mana minion also with no text, and a 1 mana minion with text. Alright. Guess who wins? It's the 1 mana minion with text. If an enemy minion has taunt, gain charge. This is the only one out of this cycle I think is real. Like, it generally has haste, has charge. Or at least it's a little more dependable to have charge. And if it isn't, have I seen Hog Rider's ability trigger? Yes, I've seen this one trigger, I think, 3 times now. We have spells, though, is a good point. 2 Lightning Storms, Devolve, Jade Lightning, and a Clockwork Gnome. Yeah, they're all fine, because it's 444, 555, and 666. I'm going to go ahead and take Teacher, because we would like to have some minions around, and this one's pretty good at it, especially with, like, the cards we have, Lightning Storm and such. I like the Devolve Lightning Storm combo. That's pretty nice. Boom Shakalaka. This one's simple. Dead simple. Take the Crackle. Ooh. I think this one goes to Rockbiter Weapon. Forked Lightning is very hard to have function, like, and that Overload is very hefty for what it does. So the Rockbiter is just fine here. It's a 2 mana, 3 damage, so I am all for it. I'm nowhere near as mad about this change as like I'm fine with it. I've talked a lot about it. Like, this does its job, whereas Forked Lightning probably doesn't. Oh god, Devolve the next? Oh boy. Ooh, this one's difficult. Ooh, okay. So, Devolve number 2 could get stupid in a very silly manner. Like, where we just are like, you know what if we put your deck in the freaking tank? Your board is garbage, your board is double garbage. Like, okay, that's cool. We also have Lava Burst, which is good old ye standby. Like, just, I throw 5 damage at your face. And then we have Thing from Below, which, in this deck, is likely to be 4. At least, like, likely to be on 4. Because we really, like, we don't have a much, like, we have no 3s, no real 3s, so we're probably hero powering there. We only have 1 2-drop. We don't have much as far as, like, the early stuff, and we kind of need some more of that. So, which means right now we're on a plan that involves using our hero power a lot. I'm tempted on that double Devolve. Like, just put your minions in the garbage. Nice 2-drop. It's now Wisp. How does this deck look for burst damage? Crackle, Jade Lightning, Rockbiter Weapon, so far, Spirit Claws, I suppose. I'm on the fence on this one. Let's grab more minions. I'm still on the fence on this one. Anyway, this one seems pretty simple to me. I'm actually going to take Loot Hoarder over the Murloc Tide Hunter. Ours is a deck that I feel like wants some cards. Going along with it. If we get third devolve. And, I mean, really, this gives me something to do on 2, which is what I'm looking for. Oh, boy. Bloodlust. Bloodlust. Flesh-Eating Ghoul never seems good. I literally, like... Man, wow, everybody really was on Flesh-Eating Ghoul there. I didn't even consider Flesh-Eating Ghoul a pick there at all. Like, there was never a world where I would pick Flesh-Eating Ghoul over the other 2 cards. Interesting. Yeah, Bloodlust, especially, we do have Violet Teacher, we do have Totems. This is a card we want exactly one of in our deck. Ooh. I'll be honest, here's my take on Flesh-Eating Ghoul. The card's unplayable. Like, it's hot garbage. Like, it's not a good card. Maybe unplayable is a little harsh on it, but people are saying, like, good things about it, so I'm liable to rein in and go the other direction. Feral Spirit versus Master of Evolution, by the way. Is the pick here. Master of Evolution, what do you got? What does Master actually have in here? Tomb Spider? I guess Thing? Like, seriously, when was the last time you saw Flesh-Eating Ghoul do anything? The last time I saw Flesh-Eating Ghoul do anything was 2 years ago. Yeah. See, we don't have a ton of Master of Evolution targets. Yeah, about 2 years ago was the last time I saw Questing Adventurer do anything either, so... Anyway, I'm going to go with the Feral Spirit here, I think. Man, Master's good, but Feral Spirit seems good as well. One more 2s. Yes! 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 Hey, Totem Golem. Thing from the Below is now a good pick. Yeah, we have Spiteful Smith as well. So we're picking it. I don't even know why I'm waiting on this pick. This one's very easy. Hey, more Jade. Oh, it's even against 2 cards I don't care about. This is good. This is the kind of Jade I want because this card's just playable literally without the text. Seriously, I would play it without the Jade Golem text on it, and it was called Mortal Strike at that time. So we're picking Jade Lightning, especially over the other 2. Like, these are fine cards. These are playable cards. Arcana Smith is, I think, better than the Maiden. No, no, no. It's not that I've turned against Arcanosmith. It's that I'm up on Jade Lightning. Arcanosmith is I'm better on Arcanosmith than Maiden of the Lake. Shit. Shit. The mayor. Huh? Gnome, do you really think that Mistcaller is better than Blingtron? I guess, I mean, I suppose we already have the Doomhammer, so Blingtron could overwrite. Yeah, I realize we already have weapons. Like, we have Spirit Claws plus Doomhammer, and these are both pretty hefty. Everyone's sitting here thinking I'm going to pick the mayor, and the secret is I'm not actually going to pick the mayor. All right, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 minions? No, for me, the reason I've been sitting here thinking is I'm actually thinking between these two. And I think because we have Doomhammer and Spirit Claws, like, we have some pretty hefty, we have some pretty hefty toughness weapons. I feel like I'm gonna go with the Mistcaller, so. Anyway, that took a little longer. Ooh, Naga Corsair with the freaking Doomhammer. I think I'm going to pick the Naga Corsair over the Bluegill Warrior, even though, like, Bluegill Warrior is, like, yeah, early interaction and stuff, but even Spirit Claws, that becomes a really good upgrade to it. I'm good with that. Oh, Naga Corsair again! But we're not picking we're not, like, sorry, there's a huge toad here. The huge toad is a little more, impressive, I want to say. Necessary. See, it looks like we have a lot of 2s, but that's actually a lie. Like, Crackle, Devolve aren't 2s. We only have 3 2s I want to play on 2. So, I want to upgrade that to about 6. Maybe 7, if possible. We only have 6 picks, so I'm picking the huge toad here. So, goodbye, Naga Corsair. Thanks for showing, though. This looks familiar. Bloodlust 2, Earthshock 1. Earthshock's a powerful effect to have in the pocket. We do have Devolve, so it's not like we don't have a silence, you know? Like, we don't, like, it's not like we don't have a silence. However, Earthshock is also just a very powerful spell. It's something worth considering. And I don't know how much I want Bloodlust the second. That seems like, basically, it's been very few times that I've thought, ah, yes, I want the second Bloodlust, you know? So I'm going to go with the Earthshock based on that, and that alone. Ooh. We got some Jade. I mean, calling the finishers works well with the Bloodlust, and it has a 5th buddy if Violet Teacher's around. Mayor Noggenfogger is the very worst legendary below Cho. It's the very worst legendary, but also the best legendary. Anyway, the stream title tells you what I'm picking here. I'm willing to pick that over the finish. Ooh, and then get the finishers anyway if I want it. Ah, but there's a Gilblin here, and Gilblin is... Gilblin is... 6-2 versus calling the finishers. The finishers looking... like, they're looking mighty. But Gilblin's also mighty. I might go with the sure thing, and I did say I wanted more 2s, and this is a strong 2. That would bring us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2s. Hey, Harvest Golem, how you doing? I think you're the pretty easy pick here. We're missing 3s. We only have Feral Spirit as a real 3, and you're something I'm always happy to have around, even with the general game trying to leave you behind. You're still good. Last pick. Oh, Evolve. Thunderbluff Valiant. Where are you at? And another Lava Burst. Thunderbluff Valiant plays into our kind of like mid-rangey style a little more, where we have all this like removal going on and we just want to land Thunderbluff and like hero power. It gives us a little more top end, which we don't have. It gives us a little more reliability in like being able to produce power to the board. I think a lot of the reasons, like Thunderbluff Valiant fixes a lot of the missing things from the deck. As much as I want to pick Lava Burst, I actually don't care for Evolve that much. We don't have a lot of things that I'm evolving. Like, again, we did that count when I had Master of Evolution as the pick. There were only like 3 minions. I guess Mist Caller gets added to that. What man are the finishers 1/1s? 1 mana 1/1s? Okay. So anyway, here's the deck. I'm gonna go ahead and do that thing Kaz does, so. It'll take me just a moment. I like having the deck on the side. Yeah, so go ahead and place your bets while wait for me to finish my thing. This will just take me a little bit of editing. So yeah. Anyway, the whole deck, I'll scroll it down here again, so you'll be able to see the whole of the deck. I'm feeling pretty good about this one, personally. There's the Tomb Spider I need to line up with. Oh, off a little bit on the line up. Okay, perfect. And then I just have to add a image. So bear with me for a moment while I go ahead and add the deck tracked to the side. Wrong side, edit scene. I want it over here, and I need it to be... fit to screen. I can adjust that afterwards. So, we've got, what do we got on the bets? 5-3, 6-3, 8-3 due to sweepers, 6-3, 9-3, 9 and 6 and 9. 7-3, 7-3, 2 and 3. Oh, okay. Alright. So let's jump on in. I'll adjust the placement of this once the game starts to put it in a more reasonable spot. It should just be off the game board, though. 4 and 20? 4 and 20 and 6 of 9 seem to be popular picks these days. Yeah, that's just off the game board. Good, that's not blocking anything. Perfect.
You asked for it.
Looks like the full mulligan. Full mulligan it is. So we're gonna stop editing scene. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, this is a game that's going to be 1 and 4 to see if we win immediately. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Alright, let's just roll it.
The light protects.
Oh, okay.
Elements guide me.
That's pretty good. It means they either have to ping or bump it off. It's fine. We don't have a lot of plays early. Making totems will help with our thing. We've got removal to deal with the early game here, so we're not in a bad position. It depends on how much our opponent really commits to the board. That's going to control how good this game goes for us against Switch the Mage. That's not the coin. That's their 2 they just drew. Their turn 1 draw. Cool. Knife juggling. Oh, 50-50 split. Oh no, never mind. That's nowhere near 50-50 split. Okay. So let's see how our rolls go. We have a pretty easy attack, you know, there or there, depending on our 1 and 4.
Elements guide me. Job done.
So luckily the weapon, it doesn't actually matter that it's not losing power. Like, the knife juggler would be cool to kill and all that, but I don't feel too bad about not getting this. I'm kind of hoping for something like Jade Lightning could hit here. Nice shot. This will be a good Tomb Spider turn, I feel. Ooh, Mukla Tyrant of the Veil wins out over the other 2. We have no pirates in our deck. And we'll wait. This isn't a very powerful card and something we can work around. They could ping it and attack or something like that, which would be fine. Okay. Do we have a pirate in our deck? No, we have a 4/3. That's we have the 4 mana 5/4. You are correct. What are we doing here? Yeah, I don't like how much we're getting, like, thrown under the bus right now. I'm trying to figure out how we deal with this. I could devolve the board, but that... Honestly, I'd probably attack this before devolving the board. I think what I'm going to do is pump this and play Spiteful Smith. We're going to take a couple more lumps, but I really want Spiteful Smith in play. So, ping. Feel like there's an obvious ping here. Cool thing is, if they're taking the obvious ping, they might not actually have the, Oh, okay, they get the spell damage, which isn't actually going to be enough to kill that. Or at least, I'm sorry, kill that for, like, for free or anything. Okay, so we get to use our weapon to take that out, and our opponent's running out of, steam here. We just need to... We need to get back into this. This could be a good devolve turn. Could also be Valid Teacher Loot Hoarder. I don't like my life total at all. I feel way too low right now against the mage.
I wonder.
Like, ugh. I have any ways of playing around that? Like, I could Jade Lightning this and then play Loot Hoarder. I could Teacher Devolve, yeah. If I do that, I'm attacking the Dalran Aspirant. So if I Devolve, this is going to become a 2-1, and that'll become a 1-1. I don't think the Devolve does too much.
Elements guide you.
I'm going to save the Devolve. I don't think the Devolve removes enough power for me to want to use it there. Because this will probably be a 2-1, and this will probably be a 1-1. This will be a 1-1 or no 2. So, like, I removed 2 power for that, and I don't think that's worth it. Now, Devolve here could be a lot better if that actually doesn't trigger. Nice knife. Okay, that didn't trigger. Good. I'm gonna do some cleaning here. Ooh, please throw your board away on this. Oh! I would... Oh, my heart. Oh, you figured it out. No, you figured out to go for the board. Shit, that's bad. You weren't supposed to realize that. Okay, we need to get rid of this board. We need to do it now. So we're gonna Jade, bump this, Jade Lightning that, Earth Shock here, hero power. Yeah, we'll go that way. So what's in the zone? Healing Totem, that's a good one. We get a lot of 1-1s here. This is good. Problem is, we could easily just be dead. Opponent's a mage, we're at 6. Something like Firelands Portal in my face would be, whoops, the game's over. And then from there, we have no real outs. That is kind of scary. I think I'm going to go with the Mukla here. That gets the most power on the board. Like, Mukla, bump this, and then attack for a lot of damage.
I wonder.
Okay, give me the banana. We're gonna pump you up. Thunderbluff would be a good idea too, but I think this is a little more quicker in killing. This kills in 2, and I don't know if Thunderbluff would have killed in 2. I want to kill before 10, if possible. Oh, they were just holding the Firelands Portal. Shit. Oh no! Yeah. Sometimes the mage beatdown is a little faster than your start. That was a game we lost because I did not have a 2 or a 3. Basically, any 2 and any 2 or 2 drop on turns 2 and 3 would have been enough to get me to keep that game, which we sort of knew at the end. I said I wanted a few more 2s. Let's move along. Okay, easy mulligans here. These 2 can go away. Okay, sweet. I am happy to have a real 2-drop. And, oh, check out this constructed deck, my friend. I always feel dirty doing that start. I've played mid-range Shaman a decent chunk, and oh dear. Oh dear. Gonna go ahead and hero power here, I think. God, the mid-range Shaman player in me is saying I should be attacking with that weapon. No coin. Nice! Healing Totem was the one I was really after for getting the Totem Golem up. This is good. Our opponent isn't doing anything. That's a bit weird. Okay, I'm going to ignore that and just play Psychotron and attack my opponent. Well, that's actually kind of poor, too, because they can ping off the shield, I suppose, but... Yetis, Yetis, Yetis. Now I should have attacked my opponent with that weapon on turn 3. Oh dear, if they attack into that, I would feel very happy. Coin Blizzard? Sure. I accept this outcome. Oh my goodness.
You cannot stop the cloud here.
Do you have a...
Drink the power.
Okay, that can't be a sweeper at the moment, or they can't play a sweeper out of the pocket from that card. Happy about this. They might have to, like, ping off, Yeah, you're right. I should have attacked with my weapon on the last turn. I should have attacked with it on the last couple turns, to be honest. 6/6.
Mists cleanse you. Elements guide me.
Yeah, this is looking good. 3 mana 6/6 with taunt. I can get behind that card. Intrigued to see what they have for me. If it's anything big. Is this like a turn where you'd play like a bog creeper? Far left. What the heck do you have in the pocket? There's the potion.
What to do?
Thanks for the card. Ouch. That feels a little awful. Anyway, we have lethal, so... Ha. I don't even have to reveal the Doomhammer. Yeah. Well, that one was... You know that game we just had in round 1 where I didn't do anything on the first couple turns and then lost? Flip that one around. Yeah, Mistcaller is a much older card. Deal 3 damage to all minions. Then deal another 3 damage to all minions. Alright, moving right along. There were a couple mistakes I made in that game, but I think the biggest one was not attacking with my weapon once I immediately drew that Doomhammer. I should have just been started immediately using it on my opponent's face. I don't know if not attacking my opponent... I'm full mulling this one. I don't know if not attacking my opponent with for 3 was a mistake, because that's a different world Nice curve, good. We got some decent curve here. Whew, even better.
The light protects me.
AoE Earthshock would be a pretty dang cool priest card. Silence all opposing minions, deal 1 damage, just make it the same cost as Mass Dispel. Or something like that. That'd be cool as all heck. Alright, and we can easily fade this here. Because we don't have a 3, and our deck is very light on 3s, and we're holding a good 2. So all these things come together and tell me I feel pretty good about playing Totem Golem on this turn. Okay, I can trade very easily with that. So let's go ahead and do so. We got the bump and the Divine Shield, and we get to play our Gilblin Stalker. Yeah, without knowing the future, I think it was a good decision. Yeah, like, that's the sort of thing, I don't know. But it was my gut, my constructed instincts were telling me attack. Like, hit your opponent for 3 right then. Because that would be what I would do in constructed. Thank you, Abyss Hunted. Alright, I got it in place, but it is good to note. That's just an instinct I sort of have of, like, you know, put your stealth minion in the middle. Why? Well, you know, maybe there's a good reason. What we got? Hey, it's our buddy. How you doing?
Happy feast of winter.
We kind of can't do anything about that, so we're just going to attack face. Let's go face. You only got 2 mana next turn, and I get to play Doomhammer. Or Psychotron, or Spiteful, ooh, or Spiteful Smith. Kind of like Psychotron, too, though. Psychotron's pretty dang good here. They won't have a real board? Yeah, I'm liking Psychotron more and more. Obvious. What's your 2? Anything good? Nice. It is anything good. Anyway, we're killing that because I don't want our opponent to get the Psychotron, and we are going back to the face. The face is still the place. So if they have an answer to Psychotron, this is poor. We're in a bad zone. If it's an answer like Hex, I'll feel okay, because they won't be able to actually leverage the 7/6 for real. But like Earthshock would be a pretty good one. That doesn't do anything. Oh, nothing! Oh my god. If I devolve the board, I kill the Jade Spirit first, because this could upgrade. However,
I wonder.
I could also just play Doomhammer and go face. I feel like Devolve really helps here, though.
Happy feast of Wintervale.
Nice. I'm gonna use the Divine Shield on this. Because the 1/1 already exists. If the 1/1 didn't exist, I wouldn't bother with the Divine Shield there, but the 1/1 was getting that Divine Shield no matter what, so we're making the play in this direction. Okay.
Don't forget to tip your Tauren.
Okay. 15 plus. So, let me quick give you a good method for counting the way I just do this. When I count up my damage like that, I just go ahead and count up the Bloodlust as... I'm sure this is really obvious to most of you, but maybe it's useful to some. I just count my Bloodlust as damage 3 times my minions, you know? It's like, oh, well, how much damage is this worth? Well, I don't need to go like 2 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus all that. Oh, I got 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 3. It's like, no, count power on board, count the Bloodlust as 15. Anyway, I'm sure that's literally useless to most of you, but maybe it helps somebody. Anyway, let's escape the game. Goodbye. That was a good one. Devolve did some decent work. I like that it made our opponent the legend. Yes, people mentioned the way that I did that also prevented 2 life healing. Because there was no damage dealt because of the Divine Shield. I guess I should mention that aloud, seeing as it wasn't a fact that I said. Because that card had lifelink, it was Divine Shield taunt lifelink, or whenever it deals damage, your hero heals that much. So. Can you describe this deck in a sentence? Jade, Bolt, Shock, Bolt. Are you dead? I think he's dead.
For Doomhammer.
Are they dead? I think they're dead. Ooh, that's good to hear, Abyss Hunted. I'm full mulling everything that isn't Totem Golem here. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey. What's going on? I'm willing to do that because I have 1s in my hand. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Versus King, oh no! I don't know if I don't want to fight King. Ugh. King's really powerful. They're the strongest. I don't know how I'm going to beat them. They're the strongest. Oh dear. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Alright, let's see if we win. Ooh, Totem's good here too. I'm not playing the Harvest Golem. We're gonna... And if we lose, I can use Divine Shield. Also, Naga Corsair next turn means this is a 2-2 weapon. No, seriously, King is the strongest there is. Like, seriously. Nobody beats King. Alright, Naga Corsair, do your thing. Actually, Thing from Below looks good here. Huh. Nah. It's a line. It could be punished a lot more, which is why I didn't take it. So I could have just played this and attacked for 5 and been like, oh, I'm hiding behind my taunt. But if they have Shadow Word Death, I look like a gigantic fool, so... Alright, so this one's pretty... That too would have done it. Okay, so here we can go ahead and, like, Hero Power Thing from Below. And if I get the right totem on a 1 and 3, I just get to kill this for freaking nothing. Which is why I'm going to take this line. Because there's a 1 and 3 to just be like, oops, the game is up. Oops, the game is up. We have no more reason for keeping this totem around. Mistcaller next turn. Everything is looking up. I'm just waiting for King to play, like, Dragonfire Potion and make me look like the chump here, you know? You know, again, King's so strong. They are so incredibly strong. Oh, hey. Hey, I'm eroding this card to what you were talking about, you know? What if this card was like a 6/6? Would that make it a little better? How do you feel about that, everybody? Was trading Squire better than trading the Totem? The reason I traded the Totem rather than the Squire is because the Totem is replenishable. Ooh, blessed be this funnel cake. You're certain you are. Oh, hey, you're just gonna steal that to gain some life? I get you. No, I feel you. This is incredibly powerful here. We silence it, it becomes a 3/4, and I get to bump it. Oh, what's good? Six, 15. That's secret lethal. Smith is also secret lethal.
There is little time.
They're both secret lethal, so I'm okay with either of them. Reversing switch. Making 7 power. I'm going this way because it's a little more resilient to the Dragonfire Potion, which is why I did it this direction. Obviously, our opponent clearly doesn't have that. Oh, Blast Crystal. That's a good one. At this point, we can do 9, so that's fine. 5 and 3 looking like a play. 5, 2, and... Okay, this looks like it should be over from this point. Few cards can get our opponent out of it on 8. And they didn't play them last turn when they would have also gotten them out of... Oh, top deck, though. Holy Nova's a good one. That does indeed keep them alive. Longer than I'd like. It's fine. Short. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. Let's just have a Warriors come out and play. Nice. Alright. Looking good. 9 again is hard for our opponent to come out of this. That's a start. Do you have a follow-up? Power World, but there's a taunt in the way. Maybe if that taunt wasn't in the way, we could have gotten there.
It is finished. You win.
You win. Warriors, come out and play. Looking good. We don't have any positioning cards either. Like, that's something we could consider if I had positioning cards. Like a Flame Tongue Totem, obviously, being the big one in class. But we don't have, and I don't think we can generate positioning cards. We can generate positioning cards for our opponent. I could devolve into a positioning card. Nice!
For Doomhammer.
A+ would keep. I feel about that Tomb Spider. This is a really good start. Yeah, all right. More removal. We are on top of things. Want to coin into that Harvest Golem, all things considered. Let's go ahead and play Argent Squire. Coin Harvest Golem seems legit. I want my opponent to hero power, attack my Divine Shield here. Because that way they're not actually making any board presence, and I'm able to... Actually, maybe then the Coin Harvest Golem is, like, not legitimate, and I don't care about it anymore. Especially with the huge toad. Let's go with the huge toad instead.
I fight.
We can coin later. Maybe like Gilbin Stalker Crackle, something like that. Let's get the best board position possible right now. Obvious attack. I am in love with this if this is just hero power again. Ooh! Well, Spirit Claws bug fixes for this. Yeah, Spirit Claws can bug fix, which is fine. And Gilbin Stalker. That's fine. Is that 100% Spirit Claws in the opener? Oh, the cards have been doing work. Ooh, Jade? What? I'm gonna test my roll here. Never mind. Maybe I don't want to test my roll and I just want to make my own damn Jade. Not worth it. Spirit Claws have been doing a lot. It hasn't, I don't think it, I think it's been in 3 openers.
I wonder.
I'm thinking like roll Totem and then like coin Harvest Golem if things go sideways and then just not caring about this thing.
Elements guide me.
Yeah, we're doing it this way. Yeah, we have enough removal forever, so... How Jade is our opponent? Yeah, Abyss, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have that much mana. Questing Adventure, that's a dead card, bud. Card is not living. Oh, wow, we even get to roll Totem before my Lightning? Alright. Here we go. Alright, let's see how we roll. We want 2 3s, 50-50. 2s across the board! Give me the... That's incredible.
Elements guide me.
That's a 1 in 8. That's how the dice roll sometimes. I have to... Oh no! I've been punished! Excuse me?
Learn the shadow lessons.
Hell! Hell! The counterfeit coin. Oh, this is good. We got a real fight on our hands now. Okay. Loot Hoarder, Crackle. We've still got a lot in the pocket.
Something needs tinkering.
Okay. That doesn't do too much. Probably gonna burn Crackle here. Thank you. Thanks. That's considerate of you. I'm removing your board now. I'm glad they didn't do the counterfeit coin on that turn with the questing adventure. That would have been hilarious. Anyway, we're looking good. There's still... That play isn't too big yet, so that could have been... That could be a lot worse. That could have been a lot worse. Like, it's just a Draconid Crusher, the 6/6, not a full-powered one. Heck, I've got Devolve in the pocket, too. Maybe that's fine. Do I want to play that against just the Draconid Crusher? Not especially. What's the roll?
Mind if I roll me?
I don't actually know if that's something I want to devolve alone.
That's incredible.
minion sucks? What if your minion's garbage and isn't really actually good at all? What if your cards are all bad and my cards are all good?
Elements
Anyway, Doomhammer's here. I'm waiting on that Harrison to kick our ass, but it's more likely Toxic Swamp Ooze for no effect. Let's be real here. $13, we can't really deal that much out, but Violet Teacher, yeah. No.
Scuttle the ship. Pay attention, class.
I'm willing to throw my 1/1 for that. Ah, it's so good. Look at this 3/4 weapon. Hey, I paid for this. I paid for this in advance with my lightning storm, you know?
Well played.
You know how I talk about paying your bombers? That was paying my bomber. Freaking Doomhammer. Elements guide me. Alright, we had a little misstep at the beginning against the mage who took us out. Things have gone back up the curve. We're doing all right. Elephants guide me. Elements guide me.
Thrall versus Uther.
Ooh, a golden paladin. Yes. I will keep the constructed hand. I'm making hand motions and like Sweepers! Sweepers are real, everybody. Now I remember Don't Wake Daddy. I remember that one because that stream was pretty hilarious. Yes! Spirit Claws to the rescue. And I was, damn it, you beat me to a deck. I was gonna say, in order for this deck to be a constructed hand, we have to draw the Thunderbluff Valiant. No, I've been owned. Fine, whatever, deck. You beat me to it. It's okay. Boy. Oh, only 3. Oof. That could have been a lot worse, actually. That could have been, like, considerably worse. I don't want Feral Spirits. Nice call, Harriet. Harriet in the chat, as of 5 seconds ago, said Wolf's top deck.
Elements guide me.
I'm immune to consecration. Yeah, whoops, sorry. So sorry about our mid-range Shaman deck appearing in the arena. Sorry. Wow! Excuse me? If that was your best 4, I'm sorry. Okay, Chillwind Yeti. A little better looking. I can hero power plus thing from below. So I'm gonna hero power plus thing from below, I suppose. Hell, I could play like Thunderbluff Valiant and it would be good too. Let's put our opponent to the sword, even though they've got like 2 buff cards. I do not care.
For Blackwood.
It's like half of a thing. 11. We're short.
For the Lich King.
Oh, I like the bad play. Justice. No, see, I'm setting up for this play. No, I didn't get to show you a Thunderbolt Valiant. No, because I had lethal on the board. Okay. So T-Log there, I am certain, is going to be telling their friends about how they ran into the constructed Shaman in the arena. And they were just beaten by the constructed Shaman who showed up to the table. That was an interesting game. Mid-range Shaman, pretty good in Limited. Wait, no, I still had all D. Explodes. I'm kind of happy that Concede has that effect. There are times for the like BMing. There are times for Priest Potato Twist. Ooh, a curve. Yeah. On to the next game, where we're going to just play curved minions plus a sweeper. I am A-okay on this one. Hey, thing from below, how you doing? You're probably not coming out unless I top deck Totem Golem next turn. If I do, that'd be good, but... I have an anti-Bloodfen Raptor tech here, so that's good. I'm not pausing because of people saying don't do it and now do it. I'm pausing because I might want this thing from below on 4. Nah. Millhouse Mana Storm. Okay. It's a good card. Hey, Naga. Yeah, so, Rigito, that is actually why I made the play. So if they were willing to shock a card that even gives me a card, that means that they had something that they didn't want me to, touch on. That, maybe they feared a 2-1, so... Don't forget to tip your Tauren. I'm fine with this getting death. That would be really good, because then this doesn't get death. I mean, let's be real. So you got a free attack. You should probably take it. It's free. It's free attack for you, Potato. You can take it. It's a free attack. Wolves, eh? You know what? Wolves are sounding A-okay in my book. Yeah, like bump here, wolves. And hero power. Or I could... like lightning storm? Lightning storm seems weird here. I don't know how much I like it. Maybe it's just play thing from below, actually? There's a lot of lines, and thing might actually be the best, because this is just at 1 toughness, and they already spent it. Let's do it that way. Let's do thing from below. 5 mana 5/5 with taunt keeps this alive, and keeps me with 5 power on the board. They heal the 30, and they can't overheal this to over 5. Are you on? Oh, you're a pit fighter. Oh. No. Okay. Every time I see that card, I mentally just immediately stop what I'm doing and start mathing a lethal. Hero power here. If it's Crackle, I'll probably go, or if it's Lightning, if it's, oh, do I go for Crackle if it rolls up? Kind of want a Totem plus Harvest Golem. So the reason I didn't play Feral Spirits is because I want the Thunderbluff Valiant play on the next turn. That's it. That was specifically why I chose the line I did. Yo! And the punish. Nice play. Good stuff. Let's, very good. Debating if I want to Crackle this. Probably do.
The damned stand ready.
This is the time rewinder, not reversing switch. If this were reversing switch, your play would have been a lot more realistic. But this is time rewinder. Debating what to do. I wish I had Earth Shock. That'd be nice. Lightning Storm and wreck this up. Kind of like that.
There is little time.
I'm just going to be overloaded in the goddamn sewer next turn, so that's alright. 2/2 is what I wanted. I'm not toteming first because I wanted to make these plays. Even though, I guess, toteming first, if I won the 1 and 4, and then 2 more, like, I wanted these 2 plays on the turn. So, that's the reason we went this direction, rather than, okay. Interesting. This is a bit harsh. Coin. Heal. Okay, good, good. I might have to Bloodlust for the board here. I don't know how much I even like Bloodlusting for the board. I think it's just going to be bump, and then bump whichever one isn't pumped, and then play out Thunderbolt Valiant Nude. Don't like that, but I think it's the only actual line I have. I'm overloaded a bit into the tank here. So, let's do it.
Fight.
Yeah. Ooh, another Shadow Word. Alright. Okay, opponent's got a lot of these mid-range minions that I'm going to have problems dealing with. Jade Chieftain's pretty good here, just as being a 5/5 on the board. Let's go ahead and...
Warriors, come out to play.
This is likely getting picked up. Good card. Do you have a Shadow Word Death? If that's your final card, that's going to look... Oh, Entomb! Oh, that's like 6 times worse. I think that's just a game for me right here. I need to... What top end can I draw right now? Shoot. Heck. Borf. Like... Mind games? Okay. That'd be a good top deck. This is way too good. How about Lightning Storm? Let's go with that as our top deck to get out of this position. Alright, so we just need to roll into a good totem for us, and then the board gets just deleted. Anyway, that's how we do that.
Happy feast of wizards.
If I top deck my other Jade... No, the Jade Chieftain! That's a little bad. It's fine. We'll make it through. Oh, you're perfect. You're beautiful. What do we got inside the spider? We can Iron for a Grizzly here, actually. And then we freeze the biggin. Yeah. And then we're also going to time rewind it later, after it attacks. We'll go bump, time rewind it, replay it.
How many fingers do you see?
Nice, good card. What's your backup? I would really love to use armor plating. Ooh, okay. This might be a turn where I have to use Bloodlust to win the board. I think I'm going to do that. I think we have to use Bloodlust for the board here. It'll be this, 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 and Psychotron, so...
Right on time.
Good card. Alright, I am going to time rewinder the Tomb Spider. Oh my god. I guess not this turn, but we're going to time rewinder the spider soon. I could have time around the spider to make it a 4/4, but I chose not to there. Ogre Brute. We could time rewind the Mist Caller. You're alright. That'd be funnier. Just make all our top decks that good. I like the spider more. So let's do that first. Biggest minion. Then we're going to go ahead and trade board, I guess. I'm going to hold the Earth Shock.
Mists quench you.
We're holding the Earth Shock for things like Light Spawn. Or Harvest Golem. Hey. I'm going to be honest. I'm absolutely stunned we're winning this game right now. What do you got in your pocket? That's not that good. Spell damage? Taunt. Yeah, I mean, the Lightning Storm did it. I'm just stunned it worked. You know? That's a strong card. That could get them something like Sylvanas or Sneeds. That, if that's their best, I mean, they gotta play what's their best, but we can deal with that. You know, I can just bump the token that comes out. Anyway, let's get the assured spell damage. Heck, I can actually do this in a funnier way. Do I want to take 5 to the face? Nah, I'll pass on taking 5 to the face. I could take 5 to the face, though, if I wanted it. I'm not going to, though. Good card. We have a lethal next turn. Well, that was a hell of a match. Oh, good old Bloodlust for board control, you know? If I devolved that, it would have been the Priest Legend all over again, and I would have missed my lethal. Harriet, though, that would involve respecting a sweeper? I'll
My hammer burns with holy fire.
Oh shit, I need to lose 8 times here for Kavanaugh? Oh no. We're gonna keep Rockbiter. Nice, I like it. I'll play on round sweepers I suspect my opponent has, and that's about it. But you are right, I could have kept like a 5-6 around, and that would have been like a little more safe. Though weaker to Excavated Evil and the like, because then I would have lost everything but the 5-6. Like, Borf. Guard Lieutenant. This one's funky. The idea here is that I can beat a River Crocolisk in a fight. Oh no!
That is incredible.
Oh no!
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Shit. Shit.
That's incredible. Barcabana nice.
Happy Feast of Winter.
Somebody send help. Okay, that's 1 down, 2 to go. That's not so bad. That could have been a lot worse. Ooh. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. What's your final minion? The Smith, eh? I'm thinking about Thing from Below here. Just like, bump here, Thing from Below, it takes 5, okay, sure, and then we like Lightning Storm back. Or Totem Golem. I could also do this, but like I need a 3 roll to kill that, and I don't like it. You can break stealth. What's up now? What am I guessing? Shit! Flesh-eating ghoul. Uh-oh. Who let that card into the arena? Waiting for that bloodlust. Justice? Justice?
Options.
Justice. Oh, God! Okay. Okay, okay, alright. How are we doing this? Am I taking a shit ton of damage for it? I might be taking a shit ton of damage today. If I take 12 for it, still probably pretty good. Still probably pretty good. I don't like the alternates to taking 12 here, so I probably am taking 12. Bloodlust is only 8 damage. Sweet, taunt's really good. Yeah, there's no way I'm dying from 18 against the Paladin. I'm more that was more me making decision points on if Spider might be better if holding this in the pocket. But really, the big thing was just that there was no other line that looked anywhere near as good as that one. Because this leaves me with a very powerful weapon in the pocket right here, like plus a Bloodlust, which should be plus 6 damage if need be. I could the other line I was thinking about was Bloodlusting for the board, but I don't like losing my board. Like, if I Bloodlusted, it would have been the 2-3 into the 5-5, this into that, and hit my opponent for 3, but that would have been kind of bad. Okay, that card doesn't do too much here. It's irrelevant on the board. Do you have Defender? You also don't have Defender here. Well played, Donzilla. Well played. Let me give you proper respect. No, what is even going on in your arenas? First you lose a game to Flesh-Eating Ghoul, and then you win with a Micro Machine at 8-2. What the hell? I love it. Alright, we got our Gold Frostful Warlord. I haven't played Eternal yet. I'm intrigued by it, but I haven't played it yet. I've watched a little bit of it. Vpriz showed me some of the game. It was very intriguing. It looked like Magic with a Hearthstone interface. Yeah, it looked just like Magic with a Hearthstone interface, so... I should give it the time of day, is I guess what I'm saying. Yeah, the designer team for Eternal just looks really strong. Like, was I wrong in hearing that Killer was also involved too, or is that something else? Kibble consulted for it. Okay. Does the deck have no card draw? There's a Tomb Spider. That's about the only real, like, card draw. I'm making air quotes right now. In the deck. I'm actually just specifically watching the chat right now because this game is on autoplay. Same deal as he did with Hex, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I watched LSV stream it a little while. No, I never played Hex. Heck could my opponent do that would be really bad here? I'm trying to think like coin plays I could make, but there's nothing that really comes to mind immediately. Really want to play Spirit Claws next turn? Okay, I'm gonna play Spirit Claws next turn. Maybe they have a 1? Do they have a good 1 here? Tell me it's a 1. Ooh. Alright, so we kind of want the 1 and 4. It'd be really good if we got the 1 and 4 here. Taunt Totem's not bad either. I'm going to play the weapon so that I can play Naga Corsair on the next turn and have it do anything. So we kill the Bartender, quite obviously. That totem's okay. Shadowverse. I think I watched a stream of Kripparrian play that game. I think so.
So many options.
Okay, obvious attack. Kind of want this Naga Corsair. That'd be nice. I can also Earthshock that guy to make it a 1/1 if that comes up, which wouldn't be too bad. Feeding time. Transform a unit into a pig, then kill it. Nice.
Choose soon.
So what does our opponent have here? They still have the coin. Ooh. Good card. This is like a... That's fine. This is like a copy of, a card that's eluding me, Flesh-Eating Ghoul, that's a little more, even on stats starting. Sorry. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I think Shadowverse is the one with the anime girls. I was very confused most of the time. I don't have really good, like, Naga Corsair attacks. I could just, like, attack this and then bump it. I know it says friendly minions, trust me. But it's like it's still quite good. I could kill that. I think I kill that and then play out the Naga Corsair. Yeah, let's do that.
Elements guide there is little time.
Mighty Dictron, that is the most confusing statement I've heard in a little while. Shadowverse is to Yu-Gi-Oh! As Hearthstone is to Magic, but sort of in reverse. It's the last part that gets me. What does your sort of in reverse mean in that statement? Ooh, backstab, okay. Okay, next turn, like Feral Spirit, Hero Power could be good. Oh, it's actually very mechanically consistent, has none of Hearthstone's randoms, but also has like turn 2 or 3 kills. Gotcha. I now understand where you're coming from. Wow, Earthshock, you're looking pretty mighty today. I'm gonna roll Totem, I think, actually. Oh, Feral Spirit's really good on this board. Ugh. Like, seriously, Feral Spirit looks really good on this board. I could, like, Feral Spirit, Earthshock this, bump it, and then just accept that. That's probably fine. Let's do it that way. So, Earthshock this, bump it, Feral Spirit, Argent Squire. Yeah, that's good. Doing it more this way just so that I can keep my opponent's board a little cleaner than Bone Spirit would have. Bone Spirit would have left my opponent with a little too much of a board for my liking. Here, yeah, they can run this in, but all that does is get them 2 1/1s I kill for free. Fan of Knives, good card in this position. That means they can bump. That means they can bump, and kill one of these. So, and got rid of the Divine Shield. Good stuff. Good stuff. The beasts obey me. You know, the Spirit Wolves aren't wolves. I guess to be fair, the Spectral Spiders aren't spiders. Evens out. Oh boy! Do you have a weapon for me? Of course you do. Sure you do. Okay, let's just go ahead and do these two. Play changes based on the totem. If it's healing, well, I'm still spending this. And we're going to get rid of everything on the board. I don't want my opponent to have options. We can play Jade Chieftain next turn, or Jade Lightning if that actually feels better. That's super good. Captain Greenskin, Eviscerate, okay. Jade Lightning seems like a good play here. Just to take out Greenskin and get the board back under control. Hopefully we draw 3 to go with it. That'd be the... ooh, or... Nah, that's still fine. So we get some team. My hope here is that he kills off the Jade Golem with his weapon, and then Thunderwolf Valiant looks like a mighty champion. Yep, Mighty Champion is ready to go. Okay, they know to kill a totem, though. That's a smart move. Like, especially the spell damage totem. But this still looks way too good here. Because of this trade. Huzzah, you say the play right as I pass the turn not doing that. That's a good play, though. I wasn't even thinking about my finicky cloak field, and that could cost me. So let's see. About the play, I didn't even consider because I'm just going ahead and making my play. If it costs me the turn, it may. Looking like it. Looking pretty mightily like the opponent has sap or something. I guess sap, actually, I wouldn't care about it at all. That doesn't do anything. I just replay it and cloak it. It's like a rebuy. Is it sap? Oh, it's betrayal. Oh no! I've been betrayed. And then you have Eviscerate for me? Alright, so check out the play that got punished really hard for not playing the finicky cloak field. It's a good call. I didn't think about it until the moment I passed my turn. Anyway. Let's just go ahead and lock it. Kodo, good one. That's not worth devolving. Yeah, on the other hand, they're definitely out of cards, so, like, we're still very ahead. However, we do have to be very considerate of this. Like, they could definitely just come back and buy the game, especially with draws that aren't actually affecting the board. Gonna stealth there. I've got some good cards left. In my hand. Like, these are a bit strong. Nothing, huh? Ooh, alright. Yeah, I like Devolve. Yeah, I think Devolve has had about 2 or 3 times where it was an excellent play. Oh boy!
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
Let's rock it. Not playing both storms there. There's no reason to. That's not targetable. That is. Oh my god, it was the other betrayal.
Well played.
We actually played around that betrayal specifically. I put this on the far side of the board for that.
Well played.
I give up.
So yeah, outside of the one misstep, which was the not using my stealth part, that went really well. Alright, let's continue on in. 8-1. Alright, you have a good night, Harriet. Thank you. We got...
You asked for it.
For doom.
Huh, what the heck do I want to keep here? Is Earthshock worth keeping on early? I don't like keeping these. Let's get rid of Earthshock. I want more early. Mistcall gives all minions in your hand and deck +1/+1. Okay. They're living on the edge. Do we want to live on the edge too? That's tough. Because this is like a consistent, like I play it, it trades, alright, that's fine. This is a little more like, it's a 1 in 4 to flat turn the game, and I don't think that's right. Like, we don't have a good, like, if it goes wrong, it goes heavily wrong, because, like, this beats out and then another one appears. So I'm going to go with this play. Yes, less exciting, yes. Oh, no, I didn't play to the RNG, but no, I feel like this is a little more consistent for us. We take the trade. Especially if they coin that out, I don't want us getting overwhelmed by 2-drops. However, next turn we might not have a choice. So, yeah, this turn we don't have a choice, so we're going to go ahead and take that and see what our roll is. Top Totem's good here. We have Naga Corsair. I probably should have attacked that for 1. That was an incorrect play. That is actually going to cost me a little bit. I could rectify it, I suppose. Yeah, that's going to cost me a little bit.
Scuttle the ship.
Elements guide me.
We're going to do it this way anyway. The moment I passed, I thought, oh no, I should have attacked that for 1. So, we're still doing it. Because I want biggest board here. I don't think my opponent has, like, spot removal in hand. I don't know. Actually, they could. They haven't done a lot. Like, they passed on 3 effectively. This could just be like a fireball or something like that. I'd be okay with a fireball. Mistcaller here on 6 is what I want. I want to be ahead on... Ooh. Okay. Alright, they took left card. Alright, I am gonna rip this board to shreds. Being ahead on board lets us play Mistcaller, lets us afford to play Mistcaller. So, we want to be ahead on board. So, yeah. This card right here is the left card. I don't know what class that is. I'm going to try and keep track of that sort of thing and see if there actually is a, like, I can tell by which card they pick what class it is. I don't know if it's randomized. That's why I'm keeping track of it. Very well could be. It also could not be. What's your play, bud? Probably not big enough for me to not deal with it. Mistcaller is... We're kind of have to... Okay, good play. Though I'm eating that for free, so... Interesting. You're off coin, too. This is really good. Mistcaller is good here because my opponent's off coin. So we're going to go ahead and miscall. So they can't Flame Strike here. I guess they could Fellfire Potion at me or something. They did discover a card, and I don't know if that's mage or not. But Fellfire Potion I'd still be fine with because I could, like, play out a lot of... Okay, Cone of Cold to just buy some time. That's fair. And a Micro Machine. I think at this point I kind of want to commit a little bit more to the board. So we're going to go ahead and Totem Golem Hero Power thing from below. Yeah, that seems good. That seems like a lot of committing to the board. It's also pretty heavily played against Flame Strike, because these will both live. So, Totem Golem, Hero Power. Nice, exactly the totem I wanted as well. And over here. The health may or may not matter if my opponent actually does have the Flame Strike, but it removes the ping play. Yeah, that's the totem we wanted. Also, next turn, Thunderbolt Valiant Hero Power is on. So, you know. Holy Nova. Leftmost card was Holy Nova. Interesting. By the way, I'm still playing Thunder Bluff Valiant and Hero Powering. Too good not to do right now. Devolve in the pocket, good. Okay, Healing Totem would be decent, but any totem will do. Again, this is a board that's fairly resilient to a Flame Strike because of the Thunderbluff Valiant and also the Tomb Spider. Okay, that's good. Do you have another one? Double Polymorph! Whoa! Sheep for days. I'd like to note that my board is still lethal.
Well played.
I like the sheep, though. Thank you. Yeah, Mist Caller has been quite good to us today. Trade blood for sheep. Blood for sheep. Blood for sheep.
Thrall versus Valera.
Jade Lightning can go, Crackle can stay, Harvest Golem can stay? Let's do it that way. So Jade Lightning can go. It's a little too much. Nice! Naga Corsair's a good card. So we'll probably coin this board, Bone Guard Lieutenant out, unless our opponent plays some sort of one-drop that would just kill it, in which case I won't. I'll probably coin it the Harvest Golem instead. That is the one-drop I was talking about, so we'll move on.
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
So, yeah, so Harvest Golem's got to be the play, because now they've got the power of, like...
Happy Feast of Wintervale.
I love that. I'm really happy that it's Happy Feast of Wintervale time. Dump your hand. I'd like for Lightning Storm to do something here. Okay, get their weapon. We're going to coin out Harvest Golem, which will be fine. I'm not super into this play because we don't have any backup after it. You know, like after I coin into this, what the hell do I actually have to follow it up with? Nothing? Nothing. Yeah, okay. Good. Glad we had this discussion. But... ah, Gnome's on a new arena. Good luck, Gnome. So many options. This is looking good. I mean, Lightning Storm for cleanup is something I like having. And right now, our opponent's board doesn't answer this Harvest Golem well, so they have to... I'm thinking about Lightning Storming here just to clean house. I'd love it if they committed another one, but I feel like that's over asking. Yeah, let's take Lightning Storm to clear here. This is a little greedy, but we have a second one in the deck, so I don't feel so bad. The real reason I'm doing this is because I don't have a good follow-up play at all. Like, I don't want to play Bone Guard Lieutenant. I don't want to play Totemic Call, that sort of thing, so we're going to just board clear. This puts us a little bit in the tank. Hopefully our 5s can pull us out. Spiteful Smith, mostly. We also have Crackle as our ace in the hole. Able to answer any card. Are you seriously going face? What are you holding? You're holding another weapon, right? Assassin's Blade, perhaps? Perdition's Blade, perhaps? You've got to be holding another weapon. That attack doesn't make sense. Like, at all. I don't, like... Pass? Interesting. Now I'm intrigued at my opponent's hand if they passed on 4. It's got to be Assassin's Blade or something, right? Oh my god, they've got to have the most top end in the world. That's fine. We have Crackle. Okay, Stranglethorn Tiger. Yep. This is good. Spiteful Smith comes down and it gets to do its job. Yeah, I'm a bit concerned over what our opponent could have if they passed 4. They've got to have a weapon, too, if they decided to use that burn theirs. What sort of weapon? What kind of weapon? Just Bloodfist Ogre. Yeah, that's a good one. Big cards are good. Ooh, Jade Lightning. Jade Lightning. I could Bloodlust to trade boards. Again, I don't like that. I could try to aim for a Crackle on the Blood Ogre, on the Ogre, and see how that goes. Maybe that's okay. Yeah, sorry, that's my Skype. Oh. Mute it. Not sure if the Grizzly's the right pick there, but it was the card I picked. Our opponent must have a lot of top end still in their hand. Again, passing on 4.
I wonder.
Passing on 4 just gets me. Their hand was really that empty. Okay, obvious attack. So down to 20. Do they have a follow-up? Bomb Squad! Nice! I can protect though with Ironfur Grizzly though, so that seems alright. And we're not devolving that. That's a horrible, horrible, horrible play. Terrible. Just bloody awful. Bloody awful. Do you have a Violet Illusionist? That's the question here. If you have a Violet Illusionist, you get to look like the world's biggest champion. Or that. That's also good. That's a good one as well. Jade Shuriken for Jade. Alright. Not using their hero power there is interesting. This is a point in time where I would absolutely positively love to top deck, yeah, Jade Chieftain's alright. I was gonna say Lightning Storm, but I've already used the one. This makes things a little more awkward. I could Jade Lightning the Dark Iron Skulker and, like, play out Naga Corsair. I could play out Jade Chieftain, but that just, like, is, like, hero... That dies too easily. I'm gonna go this route. This is a bit funky and I don't like it. I could just hit this, but then, like, the trade still happens. Devolve is really dumb. Devolve is incredibly bad here. I'm sorry, let me back up. My opponent's board consists of a 5-mana 4/3 and a 5-mana 2/2. Devolving is just gonna upgrade those 2 minions. Devolving here looks a little better. Though I still wish I could kill the bomb squad before devolving. Kraken is very good. Jade Lightning the next. Does Jade Lightning the next change anything here? Perhaps. Though devolve Jade Chieftain also looks fine. Yeah, devolving this doesn't do anything is the big problem. We're going to make the most of a board with getting rid of the Pit Snake. This could have us dead, but I think this play works has the most chance of keeping us in the game. The big thing here is Jade Chieftain now makes a 3/3 Taunter, which is good. Okay. Now Devolve looks absolutely, like, terrible for us. Ooh, more Jade. Nice. Plink, plink. It's a pretty good archer. Alright, we're gonna have to trust in it. And then Chromagus happens. Yeah, 8 drops are really good, by the way. There's a reason that Forbidden Shaping is the 8-drop play rather than like the 10-drop play. So devolving a 9 is just not good for us. I'd have to go back and check, but this game might have been lost with me pulling the trigger a little too early on the Lightning Storm. Can't Rockbiter first. That costs 2 mana. Ooh, yeah. Check out the 2 mana on that. I'm dead. Alright. You've got me dead to rights. Hero power this, and then attack me for lethal. Good stuff. So our opponent had, like, no early game, which is very strange for a rogue. Come on. Okay, you still have lethal. No? Interesting. Okay. Oof. You noticed it. Yeah. I feel like we didn't have enough of a good early game to take advantage of our opponent's lack of an early game, and that's actually where we got punished. We needed to be able to play things like Gilblin Stalker or Totem Golem or Feral Spirits in the early game, and those were just not cards that showed up. Anyway, we're still at 9-2, so let's keep on rolling. Skulker might have been the point where we actually lost. More rogues. Yeah, Socrates was our last opponent. Not keeping the Mistcaller. Also not... I don't know. I could keep the Lightning Storm. I'm going to try keeping the Lightning Storm here. Oh, what's a constructed deck? Yeah, the Rogues Gallery. It's fine. We got a really good start. Okay, I'll take that out. Shaman cards have a higher chance of being dead, but also a pretty good top, too. Like, that could be Ancestral Healing or, like, Primal Might or something like that, but that could also just be, like, Earth Elemental on turn 5 and we're out of it. So, who knows? Anyway, we at least get to answer that with our weapon, so that's good. Okay, here's our 1 and 4 to see how how awesome we are today. Let's see how good today's luck is. And today's luck is average. Could be better. Outlook unclear. Ask again later. You know, that sort of thing. Tomb Spider looks fine on 4 here. They might coin into another 2, perhaps. Or just have a 1. I don't know.
X marks the spot.
It's a good one. That could well be worth my Earth Shock. I'm not going to spend it, though. I'd rather spend the Tomb Spider. Again, I'm thinking Ironfur Grizzly does the most work here. So... yeah, Taunt Totem would have been a good totem there as well. Ooh, nice. Nice, you're looking strong today. This might be a board clear turn. Do you have another 1 to drop on here so I can... Yes, you do! Oh, thank you. It is time. We are... God, I don't even need to... Dang it. I don't even need a Lightning Storm. I could just Jade Lightning attack that. Anyway. Okay. Right, they're overloaded into the tank there. Huh. I'm gonna go with the most effective minion here. I could Rock Butter Weapon that, but, like... I feel like we deal with that really easily with Harvest Golem, too. Okay, good. We bump that. This is good. So we bump this. Jade Lightning. Take this out, and we'll go ahead and play Ironfur Grizzly, even though it dies to the fork. Mistcaller next turn will be good. Mistcaller Hero Power or Mistcaller Rockbiter. Though our opponent's only on 4 next turn. Mistcaller is going to be very, very key to winning this. Oh, do you have a better play than your weapon? Interesting. I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Is it Dark Iron Skulker? Because Dark Iron Skulker would be a play, I would believe. That's not a play, I believe. Like, at all. Perdition's Blade. Okay, so you got weapons for days. I understand. Alright, so let's go ahead and Mistcaller. Trade off. Keep our weapon charge. Playing Dust Devil into our weapon is something I guess they thought they had to do because they had no other options. The fact that one of their cards in their hand's a weapon means that they're much more dead than they look.
Your magic shall not.
Interesting. Okay, I think from here I'm going to roll Totem. So let's roll Totem first. And then we're going to go ahead and Violet Teacher plus Feral Spirit. And then our board is full. And our opponent is dead on board. No, I'm sorry, not dead on board. This is 13. Dead with a Rockbiter. They were close to dead that turn, but off by just a little bit. Ooh, is that any good? Reincarnate, perhaps? Hex. Ooh. Hex prevents our lethal. Yeah, Hex just prevents our lethal. Good play. Good play. We've got 7, 10. We need 2 more. Now, do they break stealth? I don't think they do. Ooh, I guess they're running for their life total. Makes a little more sense. Alright, so let's trade. And we'll all in. we did it. So, Miss Collar did some good there. I feel like our board control in the mid-game was probably the biggest part of that game we got to keep. Our ability to answer our the turn where I played a Lightning Storm was very good too. That was a 2 for 3, though one of the cards was generated. The big thing was it definitely kept our opponent in off of the board, and they weren't able to come back from that. Roy G. Biv. Man, it really is the Rogues Gallery out there. I guess the Rogues Gallery are... yeah, we're going to keep Rockbiter, even with the Spirit Claws. Oh, good God. Alright, interaction for days, my friend. Interaction for days. Alright, let's roll Totem, and once we draw a 2 that's worth playing. I'm gonna call that a 2 worth playing. Forces hero power, gets us deeper. I think this is definitely the 2 worth playing. Speeding out Psychotron is kind of what I'm thinking here. Gnome, I think so. That Spirit Claw's been in our hand so many times. I guess we're hero power passing. Pile of removal versus pile of removal. Let's fight. Like, seriously, that's all our opponent has, too.
Drink the power.
Nothing. Nobody has any cards. I'm rolling, and if it misses, I'm gonna Rockbiter weapon. So they have a random potion. Yeah, our opponent, like, we're just both doing nothing. And we each have 16 pieces of removal in our hand. Nobody does anything. The super exciting game of Hearthstone. Heroes of Warcraft.
What to do? You want it?
Nobody does anything. No board presence is real or meaningful, and our opponent's just going to burn us out from 20 when I attack this. Which I'm going to do. Burn me out from 20, my friend. Yes! Okay, it was Huzzah. I wasn't certain who it would be. I knew somebody would do it, though. Sorry, I felt the need after I said Hearthstone alone to see who would call me out on calling it Heroes of Warcraft. Not to call you out or anything. I'm trying not to be a jerk here. Anyway, we have a 4/6, I suppose. Is this seriously ping pass? Please be ping pass. Secret? Do I even have minions I want to play? Shrug into space, I suppose? I don't even freaking know. This is going nowhere. We both have a billion cards in hand. What is this game? What is this, constructed? I'm loving this. This is what happens when two 10-2 players beat each other, because everyone has a bunch of spells. It rules. Play another... Yeah! Oh, yeah! We'll spend a Lightning Storm here. Okay. Violet Teacher.
Attention, class.
Lightning Storm.
I am ready to learn.
And we're actually going to spend Psychotron's health here. Yeah, I know, alright? This is so good. This is Hearthstone. Okay. That was why I spent the health, by the way, was that play. Ooh, we in it. All right. And our hand gets buffed. Uh-huh. Our entire hand gets buffed. Yep. All our cards get buffed. Oh god, no! Ugh! Ugh! Dang! And then I take 1 billion points of damage from burn. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get burned out. Pyroblast me. Give it to me. You're holding 1,000 points of burn in your hand. I know it. Yes! Oh, this game ruled. Oh, I knew I was going to lose to getting burned out the moment I hit 20 life. Oh, for a last game, that was so good. And there you have it. The best game of Hearthstone. We were sitting on a similar thing if I could hit my opponent down to about 15. Yeah. I was going to say, Gnome Bitten brings up the same point. If we could hit our opponent down a little lower. I mean, whatever, Fearsome Doomguard, please. Please, what are you doing here? But, whew, that's 270 gold. I accept both of these cards. Anyway, that arena run was absolutely stellar. I'm so glad that I streamed it. We got to do some Jade things, not all the Jade things, but enough to make it worthwhile. So I'm very happy with the run. I hope you were. I was pretty excited about it. Anyway, that's all for tonight. So I hope you all enjoyed this game of Hearthstone, this arena. I had a lot of fun. This was excellent. So yeah, have a good night, everybody.